Hi, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's me, and I guess this is gonna be a reoccurring thing when something in a combat sport doesn't go right. Last video I made was when Anderson Silva was knocked out by Chris Weidman, and we're a week away from that rematch when my personal favorite fighter of all time, one of my personal favorites, Adrien Broner, gets humiliated and embarrassed by Maidana. I've seen Facebook, I've seen Twitter, seen people happy and celebrating because Adrien got what he deserved. And my problem is with Adrien. Adrien Broner forgot he's only 23 years old. Adrien Broner forgot that he's not Floyd Mayweather Jr. He forgot that he has a whole bunch of fights left. He forgot about all the hard work you have to put in to get to this level. And Broner also didn't. He could say he worked hard all he wanted to, but if you were at the T.I. and Lil Wayne concert this summer, you know that Adrien Broner was on that tour with them. He wasn't in a boxing gym. He wasn't running miles. It's reported, he said it himself, he was smoking, drinking, and having a bunch of sex. That's what he said. Don't shoot the messenger, but that's what the man said. Smoking, drinking, and having a bunch of sex. Well, to the point where he had bloated up. He was fat, pretty much. And I seen that people say that he didn't need to come up to the welterweight division. We're talking about a guy that walks around at 150, 155 pounds when he's not fighting. He can fight at the welterweight division. Somebody said that he should go back to 135. He can't make 135. I don't think he can make 140. I think he's stuck at 147. If he can make 140, I would be shocked. But I think he's going to end up staying at 147, personally. And Maidana, mad respect to him. He put up a hell of a fight. I enjoyed every second of it. He beat Broner to a pulp. He put Broner on his back twice. Thought I'd never seen that. Then at the end of the fight, toying with him, humping him from behind. Broner really showed his age right there. He showed his inexperience. And Maidana said before the fight that he would be the toughest fighter that Broner has ever faced, and he was telling the truth. And Broner was so caught up in being the next Floyd Mayweather, or being like his big brother, as he says, that I tried to get Floyd personally to try to tell him, you have to put in the work. It's hard work getting to the top. I wanted Floyd to mentor him, get him to understand you might want to slow down with your partying, might want to slow down with your drinking. Because one thing we know about Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't go to parties, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. And that's the hugest difference between Floyd Mayweather and Adrien Broner, because Broner does all three. And when Floyd was in his 20s, Floyd had already been champion for 4 years. Broner is 23 years old. Broner is just now getting he was getting to the point where he was going to be a superstar. So now he's been knocked back down to basically a free TV fighter again. And he has to work his way back up. Now, in many boxing circles, people thought that they were trying to build Broner up to the point where he could fight Floyd. But him and Floyd would never want to fight in the first place, so Broner was set up to fail from the beginning. Once again, Maidana did his job. Broner, he looked slow, he looked rusty, He looked like somebody that's been partying a lot. And yesterday in the weigh-ins, he said, "Man, I've been eating ice cream. I'm good." So things like that. You never hear Floyd Mayweather say anything about eating ice cream, even though Floyd does go to McDonald's after a fight and eat some chicken McNuggets. He get two 20-piece McNuggets, and that's what he has after the fight. Um, Mayweather has already reached out to him on Twitter, told him keep your head up. Real champions bounce, take a loss and bounce back. Um, but I don't see how Broner refused to do interviews. When the announcement was made that he lost, he gets up and runs out of the ring like a coward. I didn't like that. It was a little too distasteful for me. I can understand not doing an interview after your first loss, but I can't really understand it either. If you're Adrien Broner, you're somebody with the bravado, with the cachet of somebody that's very outgoing and very outspoken. And so to watch him take a loss and then not want to talk was eye opening, and it made me realize that he really isn't mature yet. And I hope one day he'll realize. I think this would be humbling to him. I really hope. But people got to realize Sugar Ray Leonard, he had Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran was the one that humbled him. And when he fought Duran again, we all know what happened. No mas. So when I looked at the fight and I saw people comparing the fight to Rocky, it didn't really have a Rocky feel to it, because in Rocky, Apollo Creed was beating the hell out of Rocky. Broner didn't have a chance in this fight from the beginning. From the first blow, overhand right, bam, it was on then. And Maidana kept the pressure on him all night. I think Broner underestimated him. Just because the guy didn't speak English, I don't think Broner really thought that he was going to have much of a fight. Broner said he viewed him as a stepping stone, and I just don't think Broner was prepared for this fight. I think the main thing is he needs to stay away from rapping, stay away from the women, stay away from the marijuana, and stay away from the alcohol. Can't say anything better than that. And work on your craft, because right now you're not who you say you are anymore. People aren't going to come in and come in and try to watch your fights anymore. People aren't going to put money into your career until you earn their respect back. So that means in 5, 6 months, we want to see you back in the ring against Maidana, and we want to see you whoop his ass. If you don't whoop his ass, then I'd say you're a fake.